Emily here.
Soul Boys. Soul Brothers.
What's up?
We are inside your internet, and we're here with a versus video. Of course, the Dame 4 new basketball shoe for your boy Damian Lillard. His fourth shoe versus James Harden's Volume 1.
Yeah, I cut the toe off.
Yeah, this one has a... Let me just get this one. Because that one just looks kind of crazy. But that's what it looks like with the toe cut off on the Pioneer colorway.
You guys were wondering, we did a video on it.
Yeah. So let's hop right in on the traction, which is a win for the Harden.
Yes, so stopping power, Hardens are better. Dust, Hardens are better. After use, Hardens are better.
Hardens are better.
Boom.
Cushions.
Ooh.
Bounce versus boost. This is full length boost. It's
Yeah.
very caged, so it's not super boosty, but it's very responsive in the forefoot. But you do get a little bit of action in the heel, especially in the very edge of the heel. Like if you're really doing like a step, you can get a kind of a nice heel to toe transition.
Step, you know.
But in the Dame 4s, we have full length bounce.
Yes, so I love both boost. I love both boost and bounce. They're both.
Boast.
Yeah, I love both, but I don't know, man. Like, okay, so court feel, I would say the Dame 4s you feel is pretty low, a little bit lower, but the Hardens you feel like super low also.
Yeah.
Impact protection, I would say it's around the same. Maybe the Hardens are just a little bit better, but bounce is still really good. In the heel, there is still a little bit of bounce for both of the shoes. Yeah. So I would say it's even there.
Yeah, I think the real difference here is the stiffness.
You think so?
Of the midsole. Like this one feels like it's moves a lot freer.
Yeah, I think it's because of the stable frame.
Yeah, the stable frame is pretty gnarly, you know, and it just feels like more of a stiff step.
Yeah.
Which you may or may not like. I mean, it will give you some recoil when you step, but this one feels more like almost like a runner.
I wonder if this has. Yeah, I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
You know, like I don't understand why you need.
Yeah, which I kind of like about that.
Yeah.
You know.
Why do you need that? Maybe to keep the shape. You don't want it to just like stay like this, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, a lot of it is to give you some recoil, I think, some bounce in your step.
And stability in the cushion.
Yeah, it does give some stability.
Definitely that in boost.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I would say that's like the only difference, and the Dame 4s feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
But other than that, every aspect is the same. So.
For sure. Okay, moving on to the upper / materials. Different materials for the Harden in different colorways. But they're all pretty premium. A little stiff in the toe.
Oh my!
You know, this has got this thick leather overlay. That's why we cut it off in the other one.
Yes.
But it's just a very kind of thick, supportive. I mean, I like it. We like it. But the materials are premium.
Yes, and breaking time is really long.
Yes.
Like you're gonna have pinching in the foot for a pretty long while until you break it in. So just watch out for that. The Dame 4s, I would say, is a nicer material. Like you don't really have to break it in for that long. It's softer. It's just as supportive, and you know, it conforms to your foot a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know, so I would say the Dames have a better material.
Yep. Okay, moving on to fit.
Fit.
Go down both of them for your Adidas size.
Yes.
Half a size, you know, your normal size or your Nike size or whatever. Yeah, but the Dames are pretty narrow.
Yes.
Pretty damn narrow. It's a snug fit. It feels like a sock.
Yes.
But these fit nice too. I mean, I like the fit in these.
I would say it's kind of weird because like in the midfoot it's like pretty narrow.
Yeah.
But then it widens out in the forefoot a little bit. So if you're a wide footer, it should be a little bit better. For narrow feet, I would say go for the Dame 4. For me, they're both good for some reason.
Yeah, I do have a narrow foot, so I kind of prefer the Dame a little bit. But I mean, these aren't bad.
Yeah.
Either, you know. Lockdown. They both have a touch of heel slippage.
Yes.
Which is a little annoying, but it's not a deal breaker in either.
Adidas, man.
I mean, come on, man.
I mean, I would say Adidas makes like one of the best performing, like they make the best performing basketball shoes.
Some of them, yeah.
Besides the heel slippage,
Yeah.
if they just fix the heel slippage in some of the shoes, it would just be an amazing performance.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, so lockdown, it's the same. Tiny bit of heel slippage doesn't feel completely locked down. Not a deal breaker, but you notice it and it's pretty annoying.
Yeah. Support.
They're both, yeah.
They're both good. I mean, the Harden is stupid supportive.
Yes.
And you have the cage coming up laterally a little bit. Really strong material in the toe, and the upper is just a little bit thicker. So I would say support just a touch in the Harden, but you know, you don't really notice anything in the Dames.
Yeah, I mean, like,
unless you're like a huge dude, you probably won't notice much.
Yeah, the midsole comes up here in the heel and like midfoot area, and the materials don't really stretch at all, so lateral containment is not an issue. And
they're both lows, so of course no ankle protection really either. But both pretty wide. Stability is not an issue. Now moving on to weight. Which one is a more light?
I mean, obviously the Dame 4.
Yeah.
The Dame 4 is 11.57.
It's pretty damn light.
Harden is like what, 13? 13.54.
Yeah.
So I mean, 2 ounces. What feels lighter? The Dame 4s. What feels more responsive? The Hardens.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like the materials, I would say it's like, you know, it's a lot thinner and not as bulky in the Dames, but it's just traction.
Yeah, like you definitely feel lighter in your feet in the Dames.
Yeah.
But I feel more sure of my step.
Yes.
In the heart, like you just
when you're playing ball.
Yeah, it's more responsive. You know, you need traction for response. So so there's that. Talking about durability.
They're both good, but I will give it to the Hardens.
Yeah, the Hardens are
crazy,
a little gnarlier, but they both seem pretty good. Ventilation. Yeah.
The Hardens are kind of hot.
Yeah, they're a little hot.
So.
And aesthetics.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna go Harden.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna go Harden.
I like both. I'll give it a tie.
All right, let us know what you guys think. Looks more better. Wrapping things up, there is a price difference here. Quite a bit of a price difference. This is not a budget model. This is creeping towards your top tier signature price of $160.
140.
140. The prime is 160.
150.
150. Okay, so you know it's a little bit up there. The Dame is a lot cheaper. It's 115, I think.
115.
So you know, there is a price discrepancy. Me personally, traction is so important. I would just go Hardens.
Yes.
But if this had better traction, I would probably go here.
Yes. I mean, if you're playing on a clean court, the Dame 4 should be fine.
Yeah.
So if you're playing on a super clean court, I would go with the Dames because I just love how the Dames feel. But in every other circumstance, I would go with the Hardens.
Yeah.
And because the Hardens, of course, are a very good performer.
And just nasty traction.
Yes.
Just great traction. Yes. So that's it. That's the versus video. Hope we helped you guys make an informed decision. Soul Brothers, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.